Modern shotguns act like mini-tanks, built for defense, engineered for chaos, and designed to hit harder than anything the 12-gauge world has ever seen. In this video, we showcase modern shotguns forged from steel, grit, and American innovation, carrying the presence of a compact armored vehicle the moment they come off safe. Whether you are gearing up for home defense, preparing for worst-case scenarios, or drawn to serious firepower, this lineup represents the peak of modern tactical engineering. Let us jump in. Genesis Arms. Gen 12 walks in like a 12-gauge rebuilt for shooters who already live behind an AR-10. It is a magazine-fed, semi-automatic gun built around a DPMS Gen 1308 patterned lower receiver, so the controls, the grip angle, and the overall feel match what experienced shooters already trust. Snap the Gen 12 upper onto a matching lower, and you are holding a shotgun that acts like a familiar battle gun, just louder and more forceful. Its short recoil operation is what gives it personality. There is no gas system to tune, no carbon fouling creeping into ports, and no juggling settings when adding a suppressor or a brake. The barrel moves on its own track, independent of whatever is sitting at the muzzle, keeping the cycling dependable and steady across setups. The gun runs 2 3/4 loads and 3-inch shells with confidence, handling light target rounds, buckshot, and heavy slugs without losing rhythm. That versatility puts it ahead of many semi-automatic designs that get picky under mixed loads. It feeds from proprietary magazines that come in 5-round and 10-round versions, with a 15-round drum available for shooters who want sustained firepower. Most builds ride under a free-float handguard with M-lock sections and a full-length Picatinny rail, giving plenty of real estate for optics, lights, and other tools. UTS-15. UTS-15 arrives with the presence of a 12-gauge that looks like it stepped straight out of a science fiction set, built as a compact bullpup with a punch that feels anything but futuristic fantasy. Its twin magazine tubes sit side by side beneath the barrel, carrying 14 shells plus 1 in the chamber when using standard 2 3/4-inch loads. A quick switch lets the shooter alternate between tubes, or let the gun automatically feed from the next one, keeping a steady, non-stop rhythm that outclasses traditional pump guns by a wide margin. This pump-action bullpup stays short, maneuverable, and packed with practical firepower. Later generation models brought smoother feeding, stronger construction, and better reliability than the early runs. A full-length top rail waits for optics, and many variants include integrated lights or lasers built directly into the body, giving the gun a clean, tactical presence, ready for close-quarters movement or emergency use. The 18 1/2-inch chrome-lined barrel stays threaded for Beretta-style chokes, keeping pattern control flexible for defense or more technical shooting. The weight sits close to the shoulder, recoil settles quickly, and the gun moves through tight spaces with an efficiency longer shotguns cannot match. Rock Island VR80. The Rock Island VR80 is a semi-automatic, magazine-fed 12-gauge, built with the familiar feel of an AR-15. Its design mirrors the ergonomics of a modern sporting rifle, giving shooters instant familiarity the moment they shoulder it. The aircraft-grade aluminum upper and lower keep it lightweight but rigid, while a full-length Picatinny rail up top sits ready for optics. The thumb hole stock adds stability, and the M-lock handguard provides space for lights, grips, or other accessories. Every major control, from the bolt catch to the safety selector, reflects AR-style placement, making the transition easy for anyone trained on that platform. A tuned gas-operated system drives the semi-automatic action, delivering fast cycling, consistent performance, and manageable recoil. It ships with a 5-round magazine, but optional 9-round and 19-round mags turn it into a sustained fire machine ideal for competition or defensive setups. Where the VR80 truly stands out is its handling. The muzzle stays level, follow-up shots are quick, and the gun moves with the fluidity of something built for fast-paced action shooting. IWI Tavor TS12. IWI Tavor TS12 brings a gas-regulated, semi-automatic bullpup design built around a rotating 3-tube magazine system that loads up to 15+1 rounds. Its posture feels futuristic and compact, pulling the weight tight into the shoulder, so the shooter gets a level of control that borders on unfair, given how steady the gun stays. The frame looks compact, but the impact is full 12-gauge authority. The rotating tube system is the signature advantage. 3 independent tubes sit under the barrel, each ready to feed as soon as the shooter indexes to the next. One quick sweep of the support hand shifts from one tube to another, letting the gun maintain a long, continuous string of fire without breaking posture. It gives the same relentless tempo you would expect from a drum-fed powerhouse, but with clean, dependable mechanical timing. Even with its aggressive attitude, the handling stays controlled. Recoil stays centered, balance stays calm, and the bullpup layout moves through hallways and corners with a flow long guns simply cannot match. Kalashnikov KS-12T. This United States-made, semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun is built on the rugged AK system and designed for tactical use with a collapsible, side-folding stock. It keeps the trusted AK layout while running a gas-operated semi-automatic system that cycles 12-gauge shells with the consistent reliability the Kalashnikov name is known for. It accepts detachable magazines ranging from 5 to 10 rounds, as well as 20-round drums for moments when maximum firepower matters. An ergonomic pistol grip, M-lock handguard, and threaded barrel give the shooter full control while supporting lights, lasers, forward grips, chokes, and muzzle brakes. The adjustable gas system allows smooth operation with everything from light target loads to heavy slugs. Stress testing pushed KS-12 variants past 2,000 rounds without cleaning and without a malfunction, proving its ability to survive mud, dust, and hard use. Built in Florida with the spirit of old-school Kalashnikov toughness, it delivers a modern American punch, strong enough for defense and confident enough for competition. VEPR-12. VEPR-12 steps in with the weight and attitude of a gun born from cold steel and battlefield logic. Built on the reinforced backbone that once powered the RPK light support gun, it carries a thicker receiver, tougher internals, and a presence that makes it clear this gun was never designed to play soft. It runs a gas-operated system that chews through 12-gauge shells with stubborn consistency. Detachable magazines and high-capacity drums turn it from a tactical shotgun into a heavy hitter meant to clear obstacles, anchor defensive positions, or dominate competition lanes. Every part of its operation, charging handle, safety lever, dust cover, keeps the AK lineage alive, delivering that mechanical snap shooters know instantly. The gun's true character shows when it fires. Each shot lands with a deep, confident thump, but the reinforced build keeps recoil manageable and predictable. It carries more weight than the modern polymer tactical guns, yet that extra mass helps it track smoothly during fast strings of fire, giving it a rhythm that feels grounded and deliberate. Mossberg 590 A1. Mossberg 590 A1 shows up with the attitude of a 12-gauge, built for the worst days a shooter can imagine. A pump gun designed to function when everything else is falling apart. It was engineered to meet military standard 3443G, a brutal torture test focused on surviving heat, shock, mud, grit, and heavy abuse. Nothing about this shotgun feels light or optional. The heavy-walled barrel gives it a grounded, confident feel as soon as it comes to the shoulder. Metal controls, a metal trigger guard, and metal safety reinforce its no-nonsense construction, setting it apart from polymer-based civilian builds. Dual extractors clamp onto each shell with certainty. Steel-to-steel lockup anchors every firing cycle, and twin action bars deliver that smooth, balanced Mossberg pump stroke. The anti-jam elevator keeps shells feeding clean, whether running 2 3/4 loads or 3-inch magnums. It feels deliberate and rock solid, the kind of rhythm shooters rely on when conditions turn ugly. The top-mounted safety sits right under the thumb, giving both left-handed and right-handed shooters instant control without adjusting their grip. Depending on the model, capacity ranges from 7 to 9 rounds. Barrel choices include 18½ inches or 20 inches, with sight options that range from ghost rings to bright high visibility posts for confident slug or buckshot work. Benelli M4 Tactical. Benelli M4 is a battle-proven, gas-operated, semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun renowned for its exceptional reliability, durability, and use by the United States Marine Corps. Every movement of the action feels deliberate and smooth, carrying that unmistakable confidence of a shotgun engineered for missions where failure is not an option. Powered by the auto-regulating gas system, it runs everything from lighter loads to heavy slugs with the same steady heartbeat. It does not hesitate, it simply cycles with that signature Benelli firmness. The pistol grip locks the hand in, the ghost ring sights track targets with precision, and the chrome-lined 18½ inch barrel stays surprisingly steady for a gun that hits this hard. Its aluminum alloy receiver and rugged internals behave like a tool carved for harsh environments, shrugging off grit, heat, and punishment without losing rhythm. It settles into the shoulder with a quiet sense of authority, not flashy or loud, just purpose-built and confident. With a standard 5+1 capacity that can move to 7+1 on extended models, a 3-inch 12-gauge chamber, and a weight around 8 pounds unloaded, it stands as one of the most trusted combat shotguns ever carried. Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol steps in with the mindset of a modern tactical shotgun that understands balance better than most of its competition. It carries a sleek, athletic frame built for speed, control, and long training sessions where a gun cannot afford to fight its shooter. With Beretta's gas-operated system at its core, it delivers a smooth, steady recoil impulse that keeps the muzzle calm even through fast follow-up shots, giving it a rhythm that feels controlled and confident. Its oversized charging handle, bolt release, and safety are shaped for quick use under pressure, and the extended loading port makes topping off shells feel natural and fast. A full Picatinny rail across the receiver keeps optics ready, while the M-LOK forend offers clean mounting space for lights and accessories without weighing the gun down. The 19½ inch chrome-lined barrel tracks with an easy, predictable movement, and the 7+1 capacity gives it the staying power needed for defense or training. Thanks for watching. Each one in this lineup brings its own kind of controlled chaos, whether it is meant for protecting your home, surviving the unexpected, or simply enjoying the kind of firepower that leaves an impression long after the shot. If you enjoyed diving into this world of next-level firepower, make sure to stick around. More builds, more breakdowns, and more heavy-hitting gear are on the way.